Hello bachcho, the question is embryo with more than 16 blastomeres formed due to in vitro fertilization is transferred into, and the options are A uterus, B fallopian tube, C fimbriae and D cervix. So look, what is in vitro fertilization? IVF or in vitro fertilization, it involves the fusion or fertilization, so fusion of gametes outside the female's body in controlled laboratory condition. So this is called in vitro fertilization. In vitro means in test tube. So here the fertilization is to be achieved in the in the test tube under controlled condition. So in this technique, first sperms or semen is collected and ovum is collected from the male and females respectively, and they are now make or fertilized to in the laboratory, and it leads to formation of zygote. So here the fertilization is occurring outside the body of female, so it is IVF. Now after this the zygote is formed. Now zygote undergoes cleavage and it leads to formation of embryo. Now this embryo now is transferred into the genetic mother. If there is no problem with the mother, then it is transferred to in the genetic mother directly. Genetic mother is one who is donating or giving her ovum. Or if the female genetic mother is having some issues, then there can be a surrogate mother, means a mother who is not donating her ovum but is providing the suitable conditions for the providing her uterus for the development of embryo. So that mother is called the surrogate mother. So whatever the case is, the embryo is transferred into the fallopian tube or into the uterus, depending whether the embryo is transferred up to 8 blastomeres. So if the embryo is transferred up to 8 blastomeres or 8 cell stages, then it is transferred into the fallopian tube. And this technique of transferring the embryo into the fallopian tube, it is called ZIFT or zygote intrafallopian transfer. But if the embryo is transferred above 8 celled stage or above 8 blastomere stage, then it is directly inserted or introduced into the uterus of the female, and this technique is called the IUT or intrauterine transfer. So here the question is given that embryo with more than 16 blastomeres. So if it is above 8 blastomeres, then it will be directly transferred into the uterus. So the right answer of this question is option A. While in fallopian tube it will be transferred, but it can be transferred but before the 8 blastomere stage. Now fimbriae is also a part of fallopian tube, so it is discarded, and cervix is the lower part of the uterus. So here the this one is also wrong because it is to be transferred into the uterus proper, means the body of uterus. So the right answer of this question is option A. I hope it is clear. All the best.